Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Meadow Grove for what is the final episode of the first year of our 2 hectare challenge here on Meadow Grove. My name is Simulation for the Nation. Welcome along. Hope we're doing very well. Today, we're going to review what's happened over the last 12 episodes and make sure that we are, well, make sure what our next steps are and finalize what our next steps are going to be and just kind of review how successful we've been, what worked well, what we might want to change, and you folks are going to help me decide what we do for the next year, if there is indeed a new year, and how we can proceed with that. We're just on the way back from sending the next load of silage bales over to the BGA, and that is us done. We finished our contract off as well. Oh, not so long ago now. So we haven't taken any more. We've got one more load of wood to sell, that we do one tree a month. Really now, all we can do, oh, get over there, too many things at once. All we can do is wait, really, see how much money we have coming in, put ourselves back to ×5, because I had it slowed down for a photo, and we're gonna wait. You'll see the money keeps ticking up every so often, every hour, I guess, because the BGA is working. All of the bales are in there now, and yeah, all we can do really is have a look see. But we're gonna sell off that last load of wood. We'll drop this trailer, tractor and trailer off. We'll probably use the voucher because why not? And then we're all set. The last of the field, or the last of the root crops are planted and established now, so they're all coming through and looking great. They really do. That field's looking fantastic now. I'm very, very happy with it. The difference that you'll have seen in the thumbnail before and after is really quite striking, so that's looking really, really pleasing. And then yeah, we'll see how we want to proceed, really. But yeah, we're just gonna go up here. There you go. We are in the middle of June right now. We could probably take up more contracts if we want to, but we're going to hold off on doing those just until we figure out what our next plan will be, really. And because we can, you know, there's a few different ways that we can take it. And I think where we stand right now is quite a unique position because we can't just, you know, see how we continue. I reckon at a guesstimate there, by the time the silage all goes through, we'll end up with about probably another 30 grand or so, I would imagine, which is an awful lot for silage, but there we are. Astronomical levels of income, but hey ho. We're just gonna spin this tractor around here. It's incredible to see how much machinery we have, all of which that we now own as well. That's really, really cool. Very happy with it. And we're gonna kind of review through now, actually, where we are and what we started with and how that's going. And we'll just drop this trailer about here, and we'll park you about here as well. Done and done. All right, so 12 episodes ago, it's actually a few more than that because there was a few additional add-on extras, but 12 months ago we started in our well, in June or in July, and we were middle of summer. We had £500,000 in the bank when we started with. We started with nothing at all, no land, no machines or anything at all. We bought this plot of land, which is on Meadow Grove. We're in the southwest corner. And the reason we bought this particular field was because, including the yard, it was 2 hectares. Now, we did a few things. From the land's perspective, first of all, we cut this corner of the field off. It was all carrots, it should be said, to start with. Every single bit was carrots. So we had to harvest carrots. We cut this field off in the corner here. We've transferred some of this into an orchard and also transformed the rest of it into a bit of a hard stand where we do our timber work. And we bought this processing plant here, which turns a log into firewood, which is working very, very well. This corner of the yard here is very lucrative. The trees bring in about 3 grand a month, and this brings in about 5 grand a trailer load, which is incredible work. So really, really good. We then harvested the rest of this. We'll walk through what that machinery looks like as well. We cleared out all of this. That was all carrots there, like I say. And then we split the field into 3. All split up by a line of trees in the middle. Those trees will be harvested as well and then replanted, so we can do it all again. We've widened our area of headlands as well, and also put a strip down the middle. The reason we've done that is to give us an area for our harvesters to start with, so we can work out a little bit more. Do we lose a little bit of money from area that we're not planting? Sure. But the aim is that we can mow these headlands down as well and get a bale or 2 of silage off here. Which will probably, if we can do that and do that properly, make us a little bit more money than it would, our root crop return would be, really. So We have carrots, we have red beet, and we have parsnips over there. And they're looking rather nice, I must say. Really, really nice to see here. But I really like how the field's split up. We will be harvesting all these with our new harvesters, new equipment that we bought, and that'll make it a little bit more efficient to do so as well. So I'm very, very excited to see how that happens and how that transforms our the speed in which we can clear everything. When we harvest this, we do go and plant all of this or take all this over to the processing plant where it will be turned into various different types of soup, and then we'll sell that on to make buku dollars. Now, what we started with when we bought this, we bought the land. We had around about 100 or just under 200 grand left to play with when we factored in the purchase of the land. We started with our John Deere. We had this John Deere. We bought the flat trailer. And we had a Massey with a 390T with a rear forklift on there. Now that was great for us. I did everything we wanted. We had the original DeWolf harvester, which had the pallets on the back. So we left pallets all over the field. We picked them up and then we took them away to get them sold. Since then, look at all the machinery we bought. We do capitalize and we do lean on the sales system a lot to get reduced value, but we have paid full price for things like the ridger that we need to lease the tractor to use. We'll lease one of those once a year. We paid full price for the mower, for the plow, I think, as well. And then the seed drill in the corner here. And also the new beet harvester, our new twin row beet harvester, the Armor Salmon, and this is going to be perfect for us. We're going to tip into our trailer that we bought. We have two of the trailers now. One is on the wood over there, and this bigger one for root crop. And then we also have incredible bargain, really, was our Fendt Rotana 160. So that was a real valuable pickup. We can do, I think, with the money that we're going to be making in by selling off our most recent load of silage, this will be paid for all in itself already. We've also picked up a voucher, which was on a very heavy discount, and this JCB was only £52,000. So we couldn't have got to where we are without any of this equipment. I really, really do believe that. And I think it's a huge step. But what that does mean as well is that we're very self-sufficient already. We need a few little things, don't get me wrong, and we'll be looking out for a few good sales that catch my eye to see if we can take advantage of those. But we have everything we need. And if I take a bit of a flight here, we're in a good position. The land is all taken care of itself, and we can really start to get this under control. And really, if we were to continue for, I don't know, another year, this would be very easy to handle and would make us an awful lot of money. Now, we do have debts, of course we do. We start that with a £200,000 loan, and then midway through the year, I extended that to £350,000 so it could allow us to get the firewood processing plant and also to set up the carrot or the soup processing facility as well. Now, but what's great to see about that, with the amount of money that we've had, we've actually been able to repay just over 100,000, 110,000 to be precise. So the money coming in is really, really superb. And we're able to get that down at an alarmingly quick rate of knots, which is perfect. Another year with our returns, and I believe that'll be down close to 100,000, if not less. With that being said, what do we do next? You know, we can continue with it as it is with this 2 hectares and see what we can do, but really there's not much of a challenge there. We've got this conquered. Moving forward, what I'd like to see would be that we cut down these trees, sell that wood, and re-establish a new line of trees on both sides. Perhaps not the same birch trees, maybe something different, but you know, the same principle would apply. What we could do is look to extrapolate, look to expand a little bit maybe. Do we maybe take on another 2 hectares? Do we make it a 4 hectare challenge and go in multiples of 2? Do we look to do something completely different again? We don't have cereal crops. We're trying to stay away from cereal crops. So any field we bought would maybe be grass, and we could put more root crops in there. Or do we do animals? Do we try and add something different on from an animal's perspective as well? The choice is yours. I am going to leave in the chat or pop up here. I haven't decided which one, but we will leave some way for you to vote to add your own opinion as to what we do next. Do we A, keep going as we are? Do we B, add in animals and livestock of some sort? That would be an expensive step and it will have to take a lot of planning. We might get it done inside the next year, but that's still part of the challenge anyway. Or do we buy a new field, continue with what we're doing here, stick with the same principles, no cereal crops, but just expand the operation and go again? These are all different options really, and I'm very curious to see what that would look like. I have a few ideas of what I would do. few things that would interest me as well, but I'm going to start to think about those and keep those to myself until we see the answers, really. We'll do one more episode if we have to show you what that would look like, but then, you know, maybe the next episode will be the reveal from the results there. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd like to see from this little challenge here. I think it's been really, really fun so far. I'm really, really happy with the little farm setup that we have. Some great tractors there that could really see us through for the well, for the next year, whatever that might hold. But yeah, really what we're gonna do right now is just continue to tickle this revenue up. Let's take the voucher, shall we? We haven't been out on that today. We're going to turn off our flight mode. I'll go and pick up our little trailer, and then we can just take a little drive on down to the wood sell point. We're all good. Yeah, like I say, we got two tractors, 120 horsepower with GPS fitted to it as well, which is pretty cool to have on the John Deere for planting. And this one is a little bit more, about 140-ish. And that gives us all we need for pulling the planter when we get round to that in. That won't be too far away, actually. I think that will be early autumn. And then we'll put this straight back on into grass. Try and get one more crop out of it for all our for silage. That'll be ready to harvest in the early spring. And then we'll plow it all over again and cultivate it if we need to, and drill it again. That will be the pattern that we'll take, at least. It works really well. It's a multi-cropping, which is quite good for us, really, but puts a bit of a break crop on the soil as well. Okie dokie. We can just see, like I say, trailer loads of wood. They're not as expensive as they once were. One tree about 5-ish, not even 5 grand, but still money. We do one of those a year and it'll just tick things along nicely. It's still astronomical, but you know, that's what the prices are set up, and we will see. I just like the fact that throughout this we've been able to do something really different, challenge ourselves a little bit differently there, and just make money in ways that I don't normally. Since the premium expansion came in, I've done quite a bit of root crop harvesting, but it's something I would have done prior to it. So it's a great little addition there for sure. Really pleased with it. Let me know as well if you tried anything similar to this. How you got on if you did, and what you chose to do, and yeah, what you think would be a really good option. By all means vote, and then put your comments down below as well as to what you would like to see if we did go for livestock, for example, and if we didn't, what your option would be for a different type of crop. Remember, we're not doing regular cereal crops. We're trying to stay away from that, just for a bit of variety, of course, but you know, we'll always look at all different options. Oh, that's a bit of wood. I'll have to come back for that. I've seen some trailers online as well, which would be perfect for this, but we won't buy another trailer yet. I don't think we need it. This little Marston that we have on the back here, I think it's actually a Griffith, but this will be perfect for us for now. Nothing too crazy or expensive there. It's not needed. Oh, there's another bit of wood. Hang on. Just throwing money away here. Not made of money. Okay, we're just gonna sling ourselves in the little sell point at the end here. We'll dump all this off and then we will be good. So let's see what we can get this account up to. Like I say, other than that, really, for June, not much else that we can do. We'll just sit and see how much money we can make through our BGA, and then we will follow back up, and then yeah, start to gear up for what will be a slightly busier summer. Now, it all depends on what your the vote will be as to what we do next. Really, could be very, very busy, or it could be a little bit quieter, but we will very much wait and see. Meadow Grove is a great map for this as well. There's lots of different size fields on there, bigger and small, of course. If we can find like a 2 hectare size field nearby to our farm, then that would be awesome. Out you come. Come on. I think I can sell it about here. There you go. 5,527. Wowzers. A lot of money for a bit of firewood. So, like I say, we'll maybe do one of those in the next month as well, and we'll just continue. We won't do too much more than that. I think it's just taking too much of an advantage of it. But yeah, that's really where we are for right now. That's the business, that's the farm, that's the challenge, how it's ended up. We've got 36 grand in the bank. We've cleared down our loan to 240,000, and everything is growing and doing well. There's a lot of money in the ground at the moment there, so we'll continue to see how that goes. Let me know what you want to do. I will be eagerly waiting to see how this goes. This video is going to come out on Tuesday, and we will review. There'll be more videos from me through the week here, more from the northern farms and from my farm in life. We're getting very, very close to having that released, which is very exciting, so do stay tuned and wait to see what that looks like, and stay close to all the social media as always. What I'll do right now though is leave you here, and we will see you in the next one. Till then, do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always. My name has been Simulation for the Nation. If you've enjoyed this series and this challenge, do let me know down below, and give it a thumbs up as well, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing, and we'll catch you later.